This time of year asks for, wants, no, demands comfort food, and we've got the best one ever in a way you may not have seen before. Chicken and dumplings, one of the greatest things ever. We've done it before. We did a cheater version. Was it a cheater version? We used a deli roasted chicken from the supermarket, which is a super easy way to do it. You have to start with chicken somehow, bake it, you can roast it, you can buy it from the supermarket. Or what we're doing today, we're gonna smoke it. But wait, I'm bearing the lead. We're making a smoked Mexican chicken and dumplings. That's what we're making. Big, bold flavors is gonna be fantastic. Unlike anything you've ever had before, unless you've made this. And I don't think you have. And again, I'm yelling and I'm gonna stop. Here's the order. We spatchcock our chicken that will help it smoke faster. Put a little rub deal on it, get in the smoker, and then, well, it's all easy and simple from there. Because chicken and dumplings is really not that difficult. All right, spatchcocking. What we're gonna do is we're taking out the backbone, helps lay the whole thing flat, and it cooks much more evenly and faster. So, chicken breasts, this is the back, that's the backbone. This we want out. We put the kid on the deck, and using decent kitchen shears, we've done this a whole bunch of times.
Everybody knows. Why do they call it spatchcocking? That's what I want to know.
That's good. Will you look that up while I'm doing this?
I'm going to do that, yes.
So we're just gonna cut up one side of the backbone.
You know you have 75 backbones in the freezer out there.
No, just take your time. It's about an inch wide, so. You see what we're doing? Get the skin and the business all the way through. Look, it's not the most glamorous thing on the planet, but it's a way good thing to do.
Two butchers from Louisville, Kentucky developed the technique. David Spatch and Brian Koch.
That's bullshit.
It's bullshit. It's pretty good though, right?
When I got to the name, I knew. Okay, chicken backbone or a turkey backbone, whatever you spatchcock, save this and make soup with it. Let's do this. We're just gonna take our little knife, make one little cut right here, just to help open that up a bit, because now we wanna do this. Turn it over and go click. So you see how this sits? It sits beautifully. All right, let's put the kid here. This is all fine. Should have done what I'm about to do now first. In any case, let's make the rub that goes on it. And here we go, chili powder. And you know, I only ever have Chipotle chili powder, and that's fine, use whatever one you've got. Oregano, recipes below. Smoked paprika, salt. Now some fun stuff. Some squeezed garlic paste. Let's do what looks like a couple tablespoons. I'm out, perfect.
You gotta roll it up like a tube of toothpaste.
And then cilantro paste. Oh, it's gonna be fantastic. Good shot of oil, and this we'll mix. This little combination of the seasonings, the cilantro and the garlic paste, the oil, this is gonna make our chicken amazing. Now I put the gloves back on and we put it on this chicken. Let's start on the inside. Don't forget the inside. I think sometimes people do. So a little bit will go here. Most is gonna go on the other side, but this part is gonna get smoke. You're eating this, don't forget about it. And while you're here, you can get this part of the legs, some wing top action over here. All right, now, one-handed flip onto the rack. And now this side, the legs, the thighs, the crevices, don't forget the crevices. The breasts, the wings, care so much about the wings, but I don't ignore them. A little bite of a wing will be delicious once this guy's all smoked up. Now, if you want to lift up the skin on this side and just loosen it on top of the breasts, see my fingers in here poking around? This is just gonna allow me to make a little pocketto to put some of this remaining paste in here. Just mush it around. Even if this wasn't going into chicken and dumpling, this paste is an excellent idea on this smoked chicken. Even though I did all this out of order, it still is gonna be fantastic and ready to go to the smoker now. And we're set. I tucked the wing tips under just to keep it a little more neat. Oh my God, the smoke's going in my eyes, I can't believe it. Beautiful. Smoker's on at 375. This guy's gonna cook in an hour to an hour and a quarter, but let's not guess at the final temperature we want. I'm gonna put this right in here into the breast, set it for 160 degrees. When it hits 160, this kid's coming up. And if you've been a good boy this year, you will be rewarded with a gorgeous smoked chicken. Oh my God. We're gonna let him cool a little bit, but in the meantime, we start everything else. Just watch this. Look at it, just, that, what do you call that? I call that crazy tender. We've done a good job here, kids. Have a look at how pretty this is. So I've let it cool, and now we just need to shred it. And of course, you can go white meat, dark meat, or even a combo. Look, it's your chicken and completely up to you. So start by taking off the skin, but don't you dare get rid of it. In fact, I'll have a little bite. Don't even start. Now just shred away into nice sort of pieces. You don't want anything too small. A nice bite of chicken is great in your dumpling. And when you have about 3 cups, you can move on. There, we got Max's favorite glass pot on the heat. We're gonna add some butter. Come on, melt, a little bit of oil, and come on, buddy. Impress us with your heat, what's it called? Your heat retaining qualities? No, what's the word? Your heat retention qualities. Wow, on its way to everything melting, let's add some things. We'll start with some carrots, the longest cooking item we've got, and some celery. So far, fairly traditional. Remember, we're going Mexican inspired, but I do like the addition of carrots and celery, so leave them. And these we're gonna give about 2 to 3 minutes by themselves, just to get a little softer. Okay, next 2 items. Diced yellow onion and a couple jalapenos. For heat, flavor. We're still a few minutes away from moving on, so let them soften. Who's ready for 2 more things?
Ready.
Thank you, Chance. Garlic paste, I think you reach way in here. And cilantro paste, both of them making a second appearance. Mix. The smell is insane. This gets 1 minute. Next up, 1/4 cup of flour scattered over the top. This is gonna help thicken everything up, so we'll mix it in until we don't see any more white. And now we add some liquids. The first will be chicken stock, like that. Give that a little mix. And as this starts to warm through, that flour is gonna help thicken this. Now at this point, I would normally add some half and half, but I found a guacamole salsa that I know is just gonna add amazing flavor and sort of act as a thickening agent, I think. And if it doesn't thicken it, I'll figure that out. So we'll put a cup of this in. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You know things are getting serious when the 3 oh boys come out.
Okay, 2 more things while we're here. A little more oregano and some cumin. Look, we mix. I want this to come to a little bit of a boil, then I'll turn it down to a simmer. Wait for it. Then we're gonna add the chicken back with one other great thing, and we'll let it go 10 minutes. Okay, we're bubbling away. Here's what we add. All our beautiful chicken back in. Lovely, lovely. And that one secret ingredient I promised, juice of 1 great lime or of 2 small ones for a little zip in the taste department. Okay, this guy we now just want to let simmer for 10 minutes. Warm the chicken through, get nice and hot. And while it does, let's make some dumplings. Okay, dumplings go like this. Flour, should have used a bigger bowl. Baking powder, salt. Give it a quick whisk. Make a little place in the middle if you can. We're gonna add milk, melted butter, and for some color, a little cilantro. Look how pretty. And this we will mix. We want to mix this just till it comes together. You don't want to over mix it. If you over mix it, you'll get hard dumplings. And I don't know about you, but I don't want a hard dumpling. I'm going for light. Okay, these I call done. Give me a sec, I'll bring back what's in the pot, and then we get to dumpling. Making dumplings. Dumping. Okay, just let me say this. I just had a taste. There's no dumplings in yet, and it's by far the best chicken and dumpling base that I've ever had. Now our dumplings, and I'm gonna use an ice cream scoop. You don't have to. You could easily use like the 2-spoon method thing. But all we're gonna do now is just drop these lightly on top, like that. Fantastico. This high-sided pot is not ideal, but you do these things for your children sometimes. And when Max buys something, he likes to use it. Plus you got to see how cool the sides looked when it was cooking. Except it's difficult as to get in here. And a couple in the middle, and we call it a day. You see this little simmering that it's doing? That's what you want. Nothing too hot, certainly not boiling. And now we're gonna put a lid on, leave it for 15 minutes. And wait till you see what we get at the end of 15. Oh, Max! F***ing pot. All right, quick, get the cameras. We're There you go.
Oh my god.
Come over here, look what happened. Max's great pot. There you go. You know, I wondered. Well,
So sad.
we can't even eat it now. There could be glass in it. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I will remake this. I will remake this because I'm not even taking a chance of tasting one of these. And it was f***ing so good. Stupid fucking pot of yours. Look how great they were coming along.
Well, it's just one of those days, I guess.
Stay tuned to find out what happened to this.
It was so fucking good.
Amazing. Well, as much fun as that was, and it wasn't fun, the broken glass, the not being able to eat it, I had to remake it, and I remade it. But because I had to remake it, I didn't need to cook the whole chicken. All I did was smoke 5 chicken thighs. That's it. I didn't do the whole chicken this time. So I'm telling you, you don't want to do a whole chicken. You can get away with just 5 or so chicken thighs. Now here. And after like 11, 12 minutes, here we are. Et voila. Now I know, okay, looks a little plain. We're gonna help that. Staying on theme, we've just got a little cilantro. But the magical part, oh, look how beautiful. But if you just send these guys over to the edge a bit, look. And see what happens when you use a cast iron pan? It doesn't break. It doesn't break. Max.
Rest in peace. Clear, awesome pot.
Of course, we had to redo this. A, we needed to look at it properly, and B, we needed to taste it. We couldn't taste it with all the glass in that other disaster. But look how pretty. Here's what you want to do. You don't want to overcook your dumplings. They're ready when you can poke a little skewer in and it comes out clean. And a taste test. So let's just get one of our dumplings. Hello, sweetheart. And some of this beautiful inside with the smoked chicken. I think we're setting a new standard here, honestly. Oh my God, okay, I want more.
And no glass.
Feel free to eat the whole thing without worrying about shredding your larynx. Whatever a larynx is. Throat thing, right? Okay, wait, one little dumpling bite. Oh my God.
You just did the Mark Wiens face.
Mark Wiens goes like this.
You just did the other opposite way.
Here's the deal. Chicken and dumplings are fantastic. Smoked chicken and dumplings, even better. But Mexican-inspired smoked chicken and dumplings, whole new level. Whole new level. I may never eat chicken and dumplings the old way again. This has so much flavor. And not that regular doesn't, but this is a 15 out of 10. It really is. So, what do we tell you? Make the food that we make. Let us know in the comments below what you would like to see us cook, because we're here for you guys. It's almost Thanksgiving. You got family coming in. This is perfect. One pot. Just don't use a fucking glass pot.
Use a SCCG cast iron.
Sam the Cooking Guy cast iron pan with a lid that lets this whole thing happen beautifully. See ya.